I'm gonna say this real quick, and people ain't gotta agree with me. People can sit on the internet and try to drag me. I do not care, but I'm gonna die on a hill on this one. So guess what? Rest in peace to that woman. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's another video circulating right now of a black woman and her son being harassed inside of a movie theater by one of them. Okay, and to the point where that lady got physical with that black woman. And hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say this. Whether I don't know if that woman got a man or not, but with everything that's going on right now, I'm really starting to realize the value of having a man in the house. I'm really starting to realize that. I'm really starting to realize the value of what it is to have a man for protection. Because mind you, I've been on that whole masculine, I could do it all by myself, I could do it all on my own, blah, blah, blah. But really we cannot. And I'm going to tell you something, and people do not have to agree with me. But if you really take time and look from a different perspective, if there was a man in that home with that Miss Massey that got just recently got gone away. If there was a man in the home, I promise you that man would have never let those police officers come into her home. He would have talked with them on the front porch. So in my personal opinion, I believe they understood that she was a single black woman by herself, and they took advantage of that. And they entered into her home. And she was vulnerable. She was scared to the point where you saw her get up and go into her kitchen because that was the only place where she felt safe. But in my opinion, if there was a man in that house, a man would have never let two men with firearms come into their home. They would have bet that man at the door. And I'm just saying, I could die on a hill by myself with this one. But I think it's time that we as women start being these damsels in distress and start taking value of what it is to have a man in the house. Because to be straight up, it would have been a man between those police officers and her. It would have been a man right there at the door. You get what I'm saying? So this really shook me into realizing the value of the black families. We need to rise up. There needs to be a man in the house. We got to stop pushing this single narrative. We do not need to be single out here. We need a man in the house. We need the protection, the security. Because when we have a man, that outside world got to approach us differently. You get what I'm saying? So the next relationship I get into, I'm very much going to value it like nobody's business. 100%. Pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Bakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hope for the elect, that are doing their very best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. As you saw in this short TikTok video that I just shared with you, you have this Eve right here. She's coming to the realization, that a man is needed in the home, okay? She's coming to the realization, that a real man, preferably a real man, when I say a real man, I'm talking about a man of the Lord, okay? She's coming to the realization, that a man is needed in the home, okay? And not just any man, okay? A real man, a man of the Lord, okay? And here it is. I mean, she touched a little bit on the situation that happened between that Eve and that cop that recently happened. And I'm not gonna get into that because, some brothers have already covered that, and brothers have put out some, very edifying lessons covering that particular, incident. But, what I will say is, though, we're in some evil days, okay? We're in some evil times, okay? And more evils and more calamities, are coming, okay? America is just going to continue to wax worse and worse, okay? And this Eve right here, she's waking up and she's coming to the realization, that, this place is not getting any better, okay? And that, a man is needed in the home, okay? You know, and she's correct, okay? You know, here it is. A lot of our women, have taken on the enchantments that's pushed out over here in Babylon the Great, okay? And she's mentioned this up, okay? In this particular video, she has mentioned up that, she was once, under that, these enchantments such as this, Miss, I can do it all by myself and whatnot, okay? And a lot of our women have taken on those enchantments. A lot of our women have taken on the enchantments such as this Miss Independent, this Miss, I can do it all by myself, okay? But we're coming into some times now, where, more evils are coming, okay? More calamities are coming, okay? And a lot of these women, that have taken on these enchantments such as this Miss Independent, this Miss I don't need them, man, they're going to be out here bad, okay? Because women are the weaker vessel, okay? And so therefore women are going to be looked at as easy targets, okay? And so a lot of calamities, a lot of evils, are going to affect these women, that have taken on these enchantments, such as this Miss Independent, this Miss I don't need a man, this Miss I can do it all by myself. Okay, a lot of these women, that have taken on those enchantments, again, they're going to be affected out here. Okay, because again, more evils, more calamities are coming. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Okay, when Jacob's trouble hits, all hell is going to be breaking loose. Okay, and a lot of these women that have taken on these enchantments, such as this Miss Independent, this Miss I don't need a man, this Miss I can do it all by myself. A lot of them are going to be wanting a man, okay, in these days that we're approaching, and not just any man, okay, a man of the Lord, okay, because a man of the Lord is going to have that hedge of protection around him, okay, and these women, they're going to see, that man of the Lord has that hedge of protection around him, okay, and so you're going to have a lot of women, trying to run to the men of the Lord, okay. But for a lot of these women, it's going to be too late, okay? Because a man of the Lord, is not going to deal with a woman, okay, that's out of order. Okay, a man of the Lord is not going to deal with a woman that's rebellious. A man of the Lord is not going to deal with a woman, who does not want to humble down and get in order, okay? And so for a lot of these women, over here in Babylon the Great, it's going to be too late for them, okay? A lot of these women over here in Babylon the Great, they're going to get caught up into the calamities. They're going to get caught up into the evils, that's coming, okay? But this woman right here in this particular video, she's waking up to the realization, that a man, okay, and not just any man, okay, a real man, a man of the Lord is needed, okay, in the home, okay, And so, I saw this video and I just thought that I would just do a quick, lesson on it. I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures and then we go into in the lesson. Okay, the first scripture I want to go to is in the book of 2 Timothy, and this is chapter 3, and this is verse 1. And it reads, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." Okay, and see, here it is. We're in the last days, okay? And perilous times, are here, okay? And perilous times means dangerous times, okay? And dangerous times are here. And with that being said, they're just going to continue to wax worse and worse. The days are just going to continue to wax worse and worse, okay? Now, here it is. You have World War III. It's building up, okay? And see, speaking of World War III, here it is. You have Russian warships that have pretty much surrounded America, okay? You got Russian warships that are out there, I want to say in Cuba, okay, which is not far at all from the Florida coastline. You even have Russian warships, that are not far from the California coastline, okay? And so, again, America is surrounded, by Russian warships, okay? More evils, more calamities are coming, okay? And see, here it is. I mean, a lot of these businesses, over here in Babylon the Great, they're shutting down, okay? They're laying people off. A lot of people are becoming unemployed, okay? Here it is. You got inflation is steadily on the rise, okay? Now, take into consideration that, a lot of people are becoming unemployed, okay, at an alarming rate, okay? And inflation is on the rise, okay? That's contributing to violence, okay? Becoming on the rise. That's contributing to crime on the rise. Okay, here it is. I saw an article. Actually, I've been seeing several articles pop up on my phone lately about you having people, okay, that are now, robbing, people at the ATM. Okay, here it is. I mean, when people go to the ATM, okay, to try to withdraw money out of the ATM, they're being robbed. Okay, that's something that's steadily increasing because I'm seeing, several articles pop up on my phone, okay, talking about this, this particular, situation where people are being robbed at the ATM. Okay, but again, Hey, with the, like I was saying, with jobs and businesses, laying people off and whatnot, that's contributing to violence being on the rise. That's contributing to crime, being on the rise. You got inflation. That's also contributing to crime being on the rise because, and violence being on the rise because, you have people, out here, who can't make the ends meet and they're barely making the ends meet. And so therefore, you got people, out here trying to get it however they can get it, even if that means, robbing and taking from the next man. Okay. Hey, again, this place, America, is just going to continue to wax worse and worse. Okay. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1 again, it says, this know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay. And again, we're in some perilous times. We're in dangerous times, and it's just going to continue to wax worse and worse. And with that being said, hey, these proud women over here in Babylon the Great, hey, they're going to continue to be affected. Hey, by these perilous times, okay, these bad times, okay, these dangerous times, okay, that are coming, okay, and you're gonna have men, they're gonna be affected as well, hey, but more so women, okay, are going to be affected, okay, because women, hey, are the weaker vessel. Okay, and women, hey, are looked at as easy targets, okay, especially when they don't have a man with them, okay. And again, you have a lot of our women, okay. When I say our women, I'm talking about the women from the nation of Israel, who are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are of the speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. A lot of our women have taken on those enchantments, okay, such as this Miss Independent, this Miss I don't need a man, this Miss I'm better than the man, this Miss I want to rule over the man, okay. A lot of our women have taken on those enchantments, okay, and so therefore a lot of our women, hey, they don't have a man, okay, and so, hey, again, more evils, more calamities are coming, okay, and a lot of these women that have taken on these enchantments, these women that have these proud women over here in Babylon the Great, hey, they're going to be affected, okay, they're going to be affected, okay, by the calamities, okay, by the evils, okay, that's coming, okay, to Babylon the Great. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra, and this is chapter 8, and this is verse 50, and it reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Okay, and see, hey, we're going to see more great miseries, hey, and calamities, take place. Okay, more evils, more calamities are coming to Babylon the Great. Okay, more atrocities are coming. Okay, more plagues are coming. Okay, which are going to affect, or which are going to continue to affect these Edomites, hey, the rest of these heathens, and 2/3 of our people, because they have walked in great pride. Okay, and see, again, hey, you have a lot of our women, hey, who are proud. Okay, again, here it is. I mean, you have a lot of our women, hey, hey, they don't want to humble down. They don't want to, get in order. Okay, a lot of our women, hey, they're rebellious. Okay, a lot of our women, as I was saying earlier, they have taken on these enchantments that's pushed out over here in Babylon the Great. Okay, you have a lot of our women, hey, they don't want to submit to the man. They want to try to rule over the man. They think that they're better than the man. Okay, and then here it is. I mean, when Jake gets fed up with Eve, okay, because of her drama, and then he leaves Eve, okay, Eve, she becomes bitter, okay, with Jake, and then she tries to make, Jake's life miserable, okay, such as, trying to keep Jake from seeing the children, okay, or trying to put Jake on child support to try to, ruin Jake, or to try to make Jake suffer financially, okay. Hey, women, hey, that are doing these things, hey, that I mentioned, hey, they're going to be affected, hey, by these great miseries, okay? And it's happening now, but it's going to increase, okay? These great miseries, okay? And very soon, hey, Esau, hey, is not going to be around to help, okay, these women, okay? Because 911 is going to eventually be done away with, okay? And some of these men, hey, that have been wronged, hey, by Eve, hey, they're going to start retaliating, okay? And again, it's already happening. Okay. But hey, it's going to increase as time progresses. Okay. And so, hey, men of our women, hey, are going to be affected, hey, by these great miseries, hey, that the Lord is sending on Babylon the Great. Okay. And the Lord is sending these miseries on Babylon the Great, hey, to bring this place down. Okay. And to punish those, hey, that are being wicked. Okay. And this is why we stress repentance, Israel. This is why you got to repent. Okay. Return to the Father and the Son so that you can have that hedge of protection over you. Okay. But hey, again, a lot of our women, hey, that have taken on these enchantments that's pushed out over here in Babylon the Great, these proud women over here, hey, they're going to be affected by these miseries and these calamities, hey, that are coming to Babylon the Great. And you just got to stand on the truth and call it like it is, regardless. I mean, or whether you want to hear it or not, or regardless if you get into your feelings or not, you have to stand on the truth. You know. Okay, this is going to be my last scriptures that I want to bring out, and then we're going to end the lesson. And this is in the book of Isaiah, and this is chapter 13, and this is verse 12 that I want to start in. And it reads, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden edge of Ophir. Okay, and see, with that being said, Jacob's trouble is approaching. Okay, Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Okay, and the day is coming very soon to when a man is going to be looked at as a hot commodity over here in Babylon the Great. Okay, especially a man of the Lord. Okay, because a man of the Lord is going to be the only man standing in the end. Okay, because the Lord is going to be protecting him. Okay, and women are going to see that the Lord is with that man. And those women are going to be running to that man. Okay, seeking that protection. Okay. Isaiah chapter 13, this is verse 13. It says, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Okay, and see, this is talking about the ICBM missiles that are going to make the earth remove out of her place. Okay, the ICBM missiles are going to destroy Babylon the Great. Okay, and the Lord is going to put the spirit on these other nations to fire the ICBM missiles on Babylon the Great. Okay. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14, and it reads, and it shall be as the chaste roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Okay, and see, these other nations, that have come over, to America to set up businesses and whatnot, are going to very soon start leaving America, okay, and going back to their own lands, okay, because, things are going to be getting bad here, okay, and you actually already having these foreigners, now, this is actually happening now. You having foreigners now that are packing up and leaving America, okay, because they see that this place is done, okay, this is happening now, okay. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15, it reads, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Okay, and see, those that are joined, onto Esau, those who don't want to see this place fall, those who take Esau's MO to the T to the B, and see, you're going to have 2/3 of our people, they're going to submit to this devil and take Esau's MO to the T to the B, because 2/3 of our people, they lack faith. Okay, and so therefore 2/3 of our people, they're going to run down to the Esau, and they're going to take his MO to the T to the B. Okay, and they're going to be destroyed over here. Okay, let's read the scripture again. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Okay, those of our people, who don't want to, see this place fall. Those of our people who are trying to save this place. Those of our people who run down to the Esau and submit to Esau and take his MO to the T to the B, which the MO to the T to the B is already here. It just hadn't been mandated as of yet, but you best believe very soon this devil, he's going to mandate it. Okay, and those of our people, like I say, who run down to the Esau, okay, and take his MO to the T to the B, they're going to be destroyed over here. Okay. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 16, it says, their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Salakia, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Okay, and see, it's going to get bad over here in Babylon the Great. Okay, many people will be troubled. Okay, and many will perish. Okay, and this is why you're going to have women running to the men of the Lord. Okay, because those women are going to want that protection. Okay, because the Lord is going to have that hedge of protection around his men. Okay, now here it is. Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1 says that 7 women are going to take hold of one man. Okay, and that's going to be a man of the Lord. Okay, and again, those women, they're going to see that man of the Lord is going to have that hedge of protection around him. And so therefore, those women, they're going to be running to that man of the Lord, to seek that protection. Okay. And so, I'm going to go ahead and end off here. But, again, this video, she's getting it. Okay. She's coming to the realization, of the importance of a man, a real man, okay? You know, a man of the Lord, okay? She's coming into the realization that, hey, a man is important, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwam Yasharallah and Abal Babal. Shalom.